What's going on, everybody? My name is Contagious, and today we're going to talk a little bit more about Titanfall 2 on how it's actually taken a few steps back from the original. Now, fans and press alike have jumped into Respawn's technical test for Titanfall 2, which is essentially a beta for the multiplayer and everything but name, though the original Titanfall is a cautionary tale about how console exclusivity and multiplayer only strategies can hurt a game. Nearly everyone, even critics, have been excited to see how the game would learn from its mistakes in Titanfall 2. Instead, things are not going well. In fact, I'm frankly a bit stunned to see how poorly the game is being received. Titanfall 2's technical test is painting a picture of a very different game than both the original and what fans were expecting from a sequel. The reaction seems to be largely negative across the board, with some fans even asking for the game to be delayed in order for some of these issues to be fixed. Now, we'll start with some of the most glaring and surprising issue, and that is a relative lack of Titans during matches. Previously, Titans were on a timer, so eventually, throughout the course of a match, you'd get one automatically. You could speed this process up if you were playing well, but eventually you'd be able to call one in regardless. Not so in Titanfall 2 though. Titans are now given out based on performance alone, not kill streaks exactly, but they are tied on to how you're doing in a match all the same, and there is no more timer. The result is that you're not making much of an impact in a match. You can go entire rounds without even getting one Titan, which happen frequently in games that I have played, and it seems to defeat the entire purpose. What exactly is Titanfall without Titans? Kind of a not so good Call of Duty. But the problems don't end when the Titans arrive. Changes to shielding and damage make Titans far more useless than they were in the original. Titan gameplay is overall less fun than it was previously, and pilot ground game isn't much better. Maps have been designed to accommodate even less mobility than before, with few places to wall run, leaving players stuck on the ground a lot more often. Additionally, Titanfall 2 has cut the original's most popular game type, which is attrition, and now only a single game mode has AI grunts in it, which are now not allied to any side but a neutral faction anyone can shoot, and they can only appear in select pockets of the map. It makes everything feel a lot more lifeless than the original, and it's just bizarre to see the game apparently move backward in so many different ways. These are not minor issues, hence why some fans are actually calling for the game to be delayed to the spring, maybe buffing the Titans, adding back the Titan timer and attrition, and tweaking some of the levels if possible in the next 2 months. But it's a tall order. The real question is why these changes were even made in the first place. Respawn seems to have learned the wrong lesson from the original Titanfall. Since that game wasn't a blockbuster smash hit, they apparently felt like they had to change a lot about the core of the game to try and make it more attractive, but that's not what people were asking for. All anyone really wanted from Titanfall 2 was a single player campaign, all the new maps and modes and features the original got as post-launch content, and the ability to play it on all platforms. That's it. If there was anything that did work about the original Titanfall, it was a central core gameplay loop. Pilot free running, Titan fighting, map design, weapon feel, these were all big strengths of the game, but so much of it seems to have been changed for the worse, at least judging by this technical test. This is extremely disappointing because this is a game that people have held out hope for since the original, that all Titanfall needed was a bit bigger and have a bit more time spent on it. Instead, it seems like it's moving backward for reasons that make no sense at all. And if it launches like this, it won't have a prayer of standing out against the likes of Battlefield 1 or Infinite Warfare or even the existing competitors like Overwatch or Destiny. The purpose of a test like this to get feedback about issues, and perhaps Respawn can take a lot of this to heart and roll out some big fixes before launch, but right now this technical test is serving as sort of anti-marketing for the game. You thought things were going to get better for the sequel? Well, think again. There's still some time to fix this, and honestly, I'm not opposed to the idea of delaying this game into spring, but I'm not sure if that's necessary depending on what changes can be implemented. But Titanfall 2 is clearly still in need of work, or else this sequel will do nothing to realize the potential of the original. Now that's just some news I got for you guys based on Titanfall. Like, there's a lot of negativity towards the next sequel of Titanfall, and Honestly, like, I enjoy the game, I enjoy the gameplay, I think the gameplay is very smooth, but there are just so many things that Respawn have taken out of this game that everybody loved. I honestly think they should listen to the fans more. Like, that's the thing about every game company, is that you need to listen to your fans. You need to really, like, see what the fans want, because the more you do where the fans are interested in, the more likely your game will be successful. I think that Respawn really needs to just take a step back, read all the feedback that they get, and fix as much as they can and add some more details to the game that the fans really want and that the fans really enjoyed from the original. If you guys have anything you want to add to this, by all means, comment section down below. You guys can put out all your ideas. I like to read your comments. I like to see what you guys think of the game. I like to see what changes you guys would like. And maybe I'll make a video in the next couple of days or in a couple of weeks as to the ideas that you guys have made for me. Also, if you enjoy the gameplay or you enjoyed the video, by all means just leave a like, and you can also subscribe if you're new to the channel for more details in the near future. Anyways, I am Contagious, and I will see you guys in the next video.